Imagine a world where the next Hollywood superstar isn't born but built, crafted not from childhood dreams and acting schools, but from lines of code, deep learning, and digital artistry. Welcome back to Beyond Binary, where we decode the future, one fact at a time. Today, we're diving into one of the most heated and fascinating debates in entertainment history: the rise of Tilly Norwood, the world's first AI-generated actress, and the storm that followed. Controversies, shutdowns, ethical chaos, and a glimpse into what the future of storytelling might really look like. Let's start with the headline that shook Hollywood: Tilly Norwood, a fully synthetic performer created by a collaboration between 3 AI studios and a major streaming platform, landed her first leading role in a big-budget sci-fi drama. She wasn't a voice actor or a digital double. She was the actress. No human behind her face, no performer reading her lines, just a neural model trained on decades of cinematic expression, thousands of emotional patterns, and hundreds of celebrity likenesses. Her voice, movements, and performances were entirely generated using advanced neural rendering and AI motion synthesis. And while the film trailer wowed millions with her lifelike realism, it also sparked a wildfire of controversy across Hollywood and beyond. To understand why, let's step back to what happened just a year ago, the great Hollywood shutdown of 2024. It wasn't just a strike, it was a system-wide halt. Writers, actors, directors, and even some tech engineers walked off sets across Los Angeles and New York. The cause? A boiling conflict between human creativity and machine intelligence. AI tools like ChatGPT, Sora, and other film generation platforms had become powerful enough to draft scripts, design characters, generate visual effects, and even mimic voices. Studios began experimenting with replacing parts of the production process, sometimes even entire roles, with AI. This sparked outrage. The unions argued that AI was being used without consent, that likenesses were being copied without pay, and that human artists were being sidelined for cheaper, faster, but soulless alternatives. In response, SAG-AFTRA and WGA demanded strict contracts limiting AI use, mandatory consent agreements, and profit-sharing models for any synthetic content derived from human data. When negotiations broke down, Hollywood went dark. Projects were paused. Streaming platforms froze. Billions in revenue evaporated. The world got its first taste of what a shutdown in creative industries really means. So what exactly is a shutdown? In simple terms, it's a large-scale halt of operations, whether in government, business, or, in this case, entertainment, caused by disputes, strikes, or funding failures. In Hollywood's case, the 2024 shutdown was like pulling the plug on an entire ecosystem. Film sets stood empty. Production schedules collapsed. New releases were delayed for months. Even tech companies supplying AI tools to studios were forced to pause operations due to ethical concerns and public backlash. Fans noticed, suddenly no new shows, no fresh episodes, no red carpet premieres. The ripple effect touched everyone, from actors to caterers, from CGI artists to streaming executives. The shutdown finally ended after months of tense negotiations, resulting in what some called the AI Compromise Pact, a set of new industry rules stating that no AI likeness could be used without explicit consent, that AI-generated characters must be clearly disclosed, and that all data used to train these models must be ethically sourced. It seemed like peace had returned, until Tilly Norwood arrived. Here's the twist. Tilly wasn't trained on any one actor's data. Her creators claimed they built her using synthetic data sets, AI-generated data that mimics real human expressions, but doesn't copy them from anyone. That loophole meant she didn't technically violate the new agreements. Studios argued she represented the future, a cost-efficient, tireless, controversy-free performer who could star in hundreds of movies without a single contract dispute or off-screen scandal. But artists and unions saw it differently. To them, Tilly symbolized a slippery slope, the first domino in a chain that could lead to a fully synthetic entertainment industry, one where humans become obsolete. Audiences were split. Some viewers were fascinated, even enchanted, by Tilly's flawless acting, her subtle expressions, emotional range, and ability to adapt to any role instantly. Others found her uncanny, too perfect, too polished, missing that raw, unpredictable spark that makes human performance real. Online forums exploded with debates. Can AI ever truly act? If emotions are simulated, are they authentic? Should digital performers win awards? Who owns their identity? And then came the Tilly Norwood controversy. Investigative journalists uncovered that her training dataset, though labeled synthetic, included fragments of real human facial scans from publicly available footage, millions of video clips scraped from the internet. Some actors recognized elements eerily similar to their own gestures. Lawsuits began piling up, accusing the creators of digital plagiarism, using collective human expression as raw material without consent. The outrage reignited old fears. Had the industry truly learned nothing from the shutdown? Governments stepped in. The U.S. Copyright Office launched an inquiry into whether AI-generated performers could be legally recognized as creative entities. The European Union debated new synthetic identity laws, requiring disclosure whenever AI likenesses appear on screen. Meanwhile, public opinion grew more divided. Younger audiences raised on virtual influencers and AI music seemed more accepting, even excited about Tilly's rise. Traditionalists, though, saw it as the end of authenticity. Beyond Hollywood, the controversy sparked a global conversation about the future of creativity. If AI can act, write, compose, and direct, what role do humans play? Are we collaborators, supervisors, or spectators? Some experts argue that AI is simply the next tool, like the camera or the computer, meant to enhance human imagination. Others warn that tools with autonomy and personality blur the line between art and automation. Economically, the implications are massive. AI actors like Tilly could drastically reduce production costs. Studios could create multilingual versions of the same film instantly. With the AI adapting accents and expressions, films could be personalized to each viewer with dynamic storytelling generated on demand. But on the flip side, millions of jobs could vanish. Extras, stand-ins, makeup artists, voice coaches, all replaced by algorithms. Even marketing could shift. Imagine AI influencers promoting AI movies to AI audiences. Ethically, we're entering uncharted territory. Can you copyright a face that doesn't exist? Should AI actors have rights? If an AI generates an Oscar-worthy performance, who accepts the award, the programmer or the program? And most importantly, what does it mean for art when emotion becomes data? In response to growing backlash, some studios have proposed a human-AI partnership model. Films co-starring AI and human actors with clear crediting and shared royalties. Others are exploring blockchain-based identity tagging, where every digital likeness is tracked and monetized transparently. Meanwhile, regulators are pushing for AI transparency labels, warnings on screen when a character is synthetic, similar to food labeling for ingredients. As of now, Tilly Norwood's film is set for release later this year, and anticipation is sky high. Some see it as a revolution, others as a warning. What's undeniable is that her existence has forced us to confront questions we can no longer ignore. The shutdown of 2024 was just the opening act, a sign of how fragile the balance between innovation and ethics truly is. So where does this leave us? In a world where intelligence can be built, creativity simulated, and identity manufactured, we must redefine what makes art human. Perhaps the answer isn't to reject AI performers like Tilly, but to integrate them thoughtfully, to ensure technology amplifies emotion rather than replaces it. Because in the end, The future of storytelling isn't binary, it's beyond binary. A collaboration between mind and machine, where code becomes character and imagination has no limits. If you found this exploration eye-opening, stay tuned, because the age of AI entertainment has only just begun. And the next blockbuster might not star someone born, but someone built.